This is Dr. Bill, and we're taking on another math challenge today. This one is ratios. Ratios are very important on the PSAT, ACT, SAT, a variety of the math tests. In addition to, schoolwork, you need to know how to do ratios. Now, a ratio compares one part of something to another part. So here's a ratio problem. I'm going to show you a very easy way to solve these. So we have the ratio of a given acid to water in a solution is 3 to 11. If there's a total of 98 parts in the solution, how many more parts of water are there than acid, right? Well, one thing we always want to do is make sure we concentrate on the question. So I'm just going to underline this. So how many more parts of water are there than acid? Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. And I'll do this again in brown. We're going to set up a ratio box, right? And a ratio box is a very convenient way of organizing the information, right? Which will lead you to the answer. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows, right? Then we're going to set up various columns. Along the top, we're going to have components. So I'm going to write components here. And we need to stay in order with our components. Everything needs to be nice and neat. We have acid and water, right? So I'm just going to put A for acid, then W for water. And then this is going to be our total column. Okay, underneath components, we have ratio. And according to our problem, the ratio of acid to water is 3 to 11. So we have 3 parts of acid to 11 parts of water. If we add going across, that's a total of 14. Underneath the ratio, we have our multiplier. And then lastly, we have our actual numbers. Okay, so here our actual number of the solution, let's say, is 98. And then we multiply as we go down. So our multiplier is going to be the same number all the way across. So I think if we divide 98 by 14, we're going to find that that goes in 7 times. So our multiplier is 7. And again, that's all the way across, okay? Now we're simply going to multiply down. And we see here that 11 times 7 gives us 77 parts of water. 3 times 7 gives us 21 parts of acid. And I think you'll find that when we add 21 and 77, we do in fact get 98, right? Okay, so now the question is, how many more parts of water are there than acid, right? So we would simply subtract 77 minus 21, and this is going to give us 56. So our answer here is 56. There are 56 more parts of water than there are of acid, right? So there you are. That's the ratio box. Now, let's look at a harder problem. You see here that this is page 2. That's fine. I decided to look at this one first because this problem is actually more difficult than the one we're going to do next, but we're going to set up the ratio box in the same way. So let's take a look at this problem now. So now we have in a fruit punch the ratio of pineapple juice to orange juice to cherry juice to guava juice is 6 to 3 to 2 to 1 respectively. If there's a total of 120 cups of juice in the fruit punch, how many cups of cherry juice are there? Okay, well, let's set up our ratio box once again. There we go. And again, along the top row, we're going to put components. Now, obviously, now there are considerably more components than there were in the last problem. So we have PJ for pineapple juice, OJ for orange juice, CJ for cherry juice, and that's the one we're interested in, GJ for guava juice, and then we're going to have total over here. Okay, once again, we have the ratio below that, and the ratio is 6 pineapple, 3 orange, 2 cherry, 1 guava. If we add that going across, that totals 12. Then under that, we have our multiplier and our actual numbers. Okay, well, we have 120 total cups of juice, so that's going to make our multiplier 10, because 12 times 10 is 120, right? And here we're being asked how many cups of cherry juice there are, right? So let's see here. We have our multipliers 10, then we simply multiply going down. So our answer is 20. There are 20 cups of cherry juice, right? And again, we could, we're not being asked for the other juices, but if we were, we could simply put our multiplier on all of them and then just multiply down. So we would have 60 of pineapple, 30 of orange, 20 of cherry, which is our answer, and 10 of guava. And if we add those, we see that they do add up to 120. So that's all there is to ratios. Learn the ratio box, organize the data carefully, and you will be fine. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and found it helpful. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share it to others or with others that you believe could benefit from it. And again, hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified of all upcoming videos. Thank you, and have a good day.